It's been quite a while since I last played a main series Pokemon game on the channel, so I thought I'd fix that, and after much debating on what game I wanted to play next, I finally settled on this one and take a trip down memory lane and revisit the Kanto region. Welcome everyone to Pokemon FireRed, and I guess also Leaf Green, but specifically Pokemon FireRed. I've played the original games, well, the original game being Pokemon Yellow that I played, not the actual true original game, you know, Red and Blue. But I never really played much of the remake as far as I can remember. I definitely don't remember getting far into this game when I originally got it. And I certainly don't remember getting as far as checking out the new, small, secondary region that was introduced in this remake, so I'll be curious to see what that looks like. But, you know, I may not have experienced it back then, at least this remake, but this is a good excuse for me to do a Let's Play of this game, and, well, experience it now, I suppose. And I suppose I'd better mention a few things. Oh man, I forgot the remake actually gives you this little introduction to tell you how to play the game, but we all know how to play the game. But there's a few things I want to mention before we get started proper. This is pretty much just going to be a vanilla kind of Let's Play, pretty much like my Pokemon Soul Silver and Platinum Let's Plays. So there's going to be no kind of random challenges or Nuzlockes or anything like that, and this is most definitely not going to be a speedrun. This is just going to be a good old-fashioned, simple, just casual in a way playthrough. And even though I'm going to try and do as much as possible in the game, I'm not going to try and do absolutely everything in the game. So yeah, just bear that in mind. And there's a good chance I'm not going to be doing things like proper or, you know, correctly in some people's eyes. I just want to play through the game and just enjoy it. And I hope you guys will enjoy the journey with me. So without further ado, let's press the A button and let my adventure begin. Ah, and this guy here, he is the original Pokemon Professor to me. And I said, the first game I ever played was Pokemon Yellow, so you were the very first Pokemon Professor I ever met. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor, and I also forgot just how slow the text box is. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. For some, Pokemon are pets, others use them for battling. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. Alright, time to introduce myself to the game. And of course, being an old Game Boy Advance game, not a huge amount of room to input your name, so we're just going to go for the simple Jono. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you were both babies. What was his name now? Oh dear. He's your grandson and yet you can't remember his name. Not a good sign, that, Oak. And you know what? I've always named, I've always seemed to name my rival, I always seem to name him Gary, you know, as in in the Pokemon anime. I definitely named him Gary when I played Pokemon Yellow for the first time. So, I figured, you know what, let's call you Gary, why not? That's right, I remember now, his name is Gary. Jono, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits, let's go. Let's go indeed, and the first thing I'm going to do immediately is change the text speed because that is way too slow and I dread to think what slow is actually like. So let's not bother experiencing that. Everything seems right. Change the frame if you want. Ooh, we can go retro if you want. But you know what? Seeing as this is FireRed, we'll go for one which is kind of like a reddish, slightly orangey surrounding, but we'll go for this one. Yeah, why not? That'll do. Nice. Oh, I played with my NES. Okay, it's time to go. Ooh, I wonder what game I got in there. And if I remember rightly... Yes, some things you just don't forget. Good old potion in the PC, so we'll grab that immediately. Ooh, crammed full of Pokemon books. Any interesting Pokemon books? Like any Pokemon mangas in there? If you're confused, ask for help. Press the L or R button. Oh man, that's another new thing that this remake added. Like a simple help system. But we don't need that. So let's talk to my mom. Right, all boys leave home Sunday. It said so on TV. Oh yes, Professor Oak next door was looking for you. Was he now? I suppose I better go and look for him. There's a movie on TV. 4 boys are walking on railroad tracks. I better go too. Yeah, better go before they end up experiencing a gruesome ending. Seriously, don't walk on railroad tracks. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna end well. Anyway, let's just have a little wander around this starter town. My brother Gary is out at Grandpa's lab. Okay then, Daisy. Ah yes, nothing like this town. The very first town that a lot of us long-time Pokemon fans will have started our adventures from. Pallet Town, shades of your journey await. Must read all the signs. Press start to open a menu. Well, I've already figured that one out because, of course, I wanted to change the text speed. It was way too slow. Signs are useful, aren't they? They certainly are, because at the end of the day, how would anyone be able to get to any destination without signs? Technology is incredible. You can now store and recall items and Pokemon as data via PC. Technology sure is incredible back in, what, 2004 or something, whenever this game was released? Well, this remake, I should say. Obviously, the original version was released much earlier than that. And as expected, Professor Oak is not in the lab. Now, we've been around all over town. We can clearly see Oak is not around. And yet, somehow, Oak just appears out of nowhere. Like, where were you hiding, Oak? It's unsafe. Wow, Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Come with me. Seriously, where did you come from, Oak? Let's get some speculation going on in the comments. Where do you think Oak appeared from to stop me from walking into the grass? Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Gary? Let me think. Oh, that's right. I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Jono. There are 3 Pokemon here. The Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. But now, in my old age, I have only these 3 left. You can have one. Go on, choose. Hey, Gramps, no fair. What about me? Be patient, Gary. You can have one too. Right, now, question is, who do I pick? Bulbasaur, Charmander, or Squirtle? Well, I think what I'm going to do is, once again, I'm going to check my trainer ID just to see, well, just to make it at least a little bit random as to who I want to pick. But thinking about it, in Soul Silver, I chose Cyndaquil, a fire type. In Platinum, I chose Turtwig, a grass type. In my currently discontinued Let's Play of Pokemon Shield, I ended up picking Grookey. So this is my 4th, main series Pokemon Let's Play that I've started on the channel. And I've yet to select a Water-type Pokemon. So will this be the game that I get Squirtle? So, let's see what my trainer ID is. If the digit on the furthest to the right is either 1, 2, or 3, I'll pick Bulbasaur. 4, 5, or 6, I'll choose Charmander. 7, 8, 9, I will pick Squirtle. And if that digit is a 0, then I will move 1 digit down to the left until we get a definite answer. So, who is going to be my Pokemon? It's a 4, so that means it's Charmander. Oh, that's going to make this a pretty difficult start when you think about it, especially against the first gym. But you know what? I'm totally okay with that. We are going to go for Charmander. No, that's Squirtle. For some reason, you've altered the Pokemon slightly differently compared to their Pokedex numbers, but whatever. We'll go with Charmander. You should raise it patiently. Yep, we are going to claim the fire Pokemon Charmander. My trainer ID has spoken. And once again, just like with all my Pokemon Let's Plays, I will not be giving nicknames because I am not original at all when it comes to nicknaming Pokemon. And besides, I can immediately tell who, like what Pokemon it is if I don't give him a nickname in a way. Well, of course, it's not as simple as just walking out of the lab. We gotta have a battle against Gary. Oh, Gary. You're already challenging me to a battle. Alright, let's see if you've learned anything from Professor Oak. Of course, you've gone with Squirtle. Actually, didn't Gary in the Pokemon anime, wasn't his first Pokemon actually a Squirtle, if I remember rightly? I think it was. I'm trying to remember now, yeah, because I know... I'm trying to think, yeah, I remember in the Johto series, yeah, he had a Blastoise, didn't he? Didn't he? Oh man, I got to have a look online later just to double check. I'm pretty sure in the anime, Gary ended up picking Squirtle, so actually this is kind of convenient I ended up going for Charmander. Right, and of course Charmander knows Scratch, which is nice, because at least I know Scratch is accurate. And of course Oak is giving me a lecture on how to do a Pokemon battle, and I know Growl. I'm just going to carry on using Scratch, although I'm a little worried that you are going to be using Tail Whip, but if I carry on using Scratch at least, I can hopefully defeat this Squirtle. Aha! And that's the problem with knowing Tackle in these older games, because it has that slight chance of missing. And not only that, it's not as strong as more recent Pokemon games. So yeah, this is where Charmander knowing Scratch has a big advantage for me. Nice. And I grew to level 6. No new move, but I'm sure we'll learn one eventually. Although thinking about it, although having Charmander as my starter is going to be pretty hard for me, at least for the first 2 gyms, at least Charmander will be very useful to have trying to go through Viridian Forest. There we go, so we get some money and some experience. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle to toughen it up. Jono, Gramps, smell you later. Well, off he goes. So, what have you got to say, Oak? Raise your Pokemon by making it battle. It has to battle for it to grow. Fair enough. Anything else you guys want to say? I study Pokemon as Professor Oak's aide. Alright, what about you? Okay, you're literally, you're literally just a clone of the other guy. Professor Oak may not look like much, but he's the authority on Pokemon. Many Pokemon trainers hold him in high regard. Nice. Okay, so we got ourselves our first Pokemon. And if I remember rightly, I think we could just leave town. We could just leave town and see what's going on. Now, of course, this is obviously the remake, not the original music, but still, hearing the music on Route 1 for the first time, oh, that takes me back to my younger days. Anyway, let's take care of this Rattata. Actually, is it Rattata or Rattata? I've always pronounced it as Rattata. Well, I seem to hear quite a few people call it Rattata. So, So here's something. How do you pronounce Rattata? Is it Rat-tata or Ratata? Or however they say it like that. I know, I've always called it Rattata, so I'll go with that. And besides, it's my Let's Play. I'll pronounce it how I want to pronounce these Pokemon names. Even though I will admit that when I used to pronounce Tangela as Tangela, yeah, that was definitely wrong. Because, you know, Tangela gets its name from the fact that with its vines you get tangled up in it. I don't know why I used to pronounce it as Tangela. But, you know, that's one thing I will accept, but for most Pokemon... Ah, Ember, nice. But for most Pokemon, I'll just pronounce them as I think they are supposed to be pronounced, even though they're probably wrong. I mean, I do have my 3DS somewhere with the Pokedex 3D app that has, like, that tells you how to pronounce all the Pokemon, but honestly, I can't be bothered getting that out right now. Anyway, I will help myself to a free potion, thank you very much. Let's keep on battling, might as well train up Charmander as much as possible. Man, this field is just full of rats. Wow, let's test out your new Ember. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nicely done, Charmander. Alright, anyone around? And I hope we get the running shoes soon, because walking is so slow. See those ledges along the road? It's a bit scary, but you can jump from them. You can get back to Pallet Town quicker that way. That is true. Yeah, this route is just full of rats. Man, we got a big rat problem around here. Don't worry, we're pest control here. We'll take care of the rats. Let's just give you a nice little scratch. There we go. Ooh, so close to level 8 already. In fact, we're almost at Viridian City, so let's battle one more Pokemon before we get into town, and it's yet another rat. I'm pretty sure other Pokemon appear in this route. I can't simply just be... I simply can't just be simply unlucky with the fact I'm just seeing a bunch of Rattata around. I could have done with a critical hit on the previous move, Charmander, but never mind, I will take level 8 anyway. Nice. Alright, there we go. And I don't think there's anything down there, but we're going to be going back down that way anyway, if I remember rightly. Ah, Viridian City. Yeah, battle moves, limited by power points. Visit a Pokemon Center, which is what I am going to do. Talk to me. There's a Pokemon Center in every town ahead. They charge no money, so don't be shy about healing Pokemon. Good stuff. Okay, time to heal up Charmander. Awesome stuff. Anything you want to say? Feel free to use that PC in the corner. But I won't need to do that right now, but we will have a little browse at the town map. Ah yes, good old Kanto region. I mean, obviously thinking about it, I have visited the Kanto region somewhat recently, you know, in my Soul Silver Let's Play, but this is the original Kanto region, before we had, like, the magnet train running from Saffron to Goldenrod, as well as some other changes, I think. Oh yeah, that's right, in Soul Silver, or Gold and Silver, the original of those games, that's right, Cinnabar Island, the volcano erupted, didn't it? So, that's obviously different. So these games take place, what? Something like 3 years before the events of Gold and Silver and and Soul Silver, if I remember rightly. You want to know about the two kinds of caterpillar Pokemon? Sure, yeah, although there's technically loads of them now, but go on, tell me the two anyway. Caterpie has no poison, but Weedle does. Watch out your Pokemon aren't stabbed by Weedle's poison sting. Yeah, that can be brutal. Ah, Pokemon Mart, let's do some shopping. Hey, you came from Pallet Town. I certainly did. You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Can I get you to take it to him? I guess I have no choice. I will accept the parcel. Please say hi to Professor Oak for me. Okay, I keep pressing... Oh, I guess that button's also A. Oh, fair enough. Right, so let's... yeah, I was pressing... I'm using a controller, using the Retro Arch emulator to play this. I keep pressing the Y button on my controller. Because I'm too used to pressing Y on the... in the DS games to activate the menu. There's Oak's parcel, but we don't know what's inside it, sadly. So let's just leave it at that. Well, let's have a quick peek in this house. Oh, it's just like a small, like, school or something. Alright, let's have a reader. What's on the blackboard? Literally just, yeah, literally tells us about sleep, poison, paralysis, burn, and freezing. Can I have a read of your book? I'm pretty sure I can read upside down. Pokeballs are used to catch Pokemon. Up to 6 can be carried in your party. People will raise and battle the Pokemon called trainers. Yeah, let's turn the page. Excuse me. Don't mind me. A healthy Pokemon may be hard to catch, so weaken it first. Poison, burn, or cause another status problem to weaken it. Yeah, let's keep turning the page. I like how this girl here is not stopping me from, you know, reading what's in her book. Especially considering I'm technically reading it upside down. So yeah, I have quite the skill here, being able to read upside down. The Elite Four, the Pokemon League. Hey, don't look at my notes. Wow, you only said that now. I've literally gone through like 4 pages before you finally told me to stop. Talk to me. Those Pokeballs are at your waist. You have Pokemon, don't you? Also, you said Pokeballs. Even though I've only got 1. Okay, let's not dive any more into that. Let's just move on. Viridian City, the eternally green paradise. Oh, this old guy. Oh, Grandpa, don't be so mean. He hasn't had his coffee yet. This is private property. Well, I guess we'll go in here. Actually, is this your house? Actually, no, probably not, because there's already people in here. My daddy loves Pokemon too. Alright. Coming with nicknames is fun, but it's not so easy to do. Yeah, which is why I don't typically bother. Clever names are nice, but simple names are easy to remember. Ah, so what have you named your Spearow then? Speary. I mean, it is simple, I'll give you that. But when it evolves, it's... I don't know, it's not going to make a huge amount of sense when it evolves, but... You know, that's the way it goes. Anyway, seeing as we got the package for Oak, we might as well head back to Pallet Town. And I suppose we could take the quick way. Well, we'll take the quick way, why not? But, you know, if we walk through a little bit of grass to battle some Pokemon, that's absolutely fine by me, because I can definitely do with training up Charmander. And there is other Pokemon. There are other Pokemon on this route, after all. Pidgey, of course. So it's not just rats on this route, after all. I still can't catch any Pokemon right now, so we're just gonna have to knock you out for some experience points. Yeah, thought so. A Pokemon before I arrive in town. Oh man, where were you lot? While I was travelling to Viridian. Just decided to show up. It's because I sorted out the rat problem that you're now deciding to appear now. Well, I guess that's good stuff. Anyway, back in Pallet Town, let's deliver a parcel to Oak, seeing as I am now I now seem to be the delivery boy. Well, it seems to be growing more attached to you. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. Yep, I have something for you. Delivery from Planet Express. It's the custom Pokeball. Ooh, a custom Pokeball? Oh, here we go. Here's Gary. I almost forgot. What did you call me for? Oh, right. I have a request for you two. On the desk, there is my invention, the Pokedex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Alright, here we go. We got ourselves some Pokedexes. Well, I say some Pokedexes, I mean, we've each got a Pokedex. You can't get detailed data on Pokemon by just seeing them. You must catch them to obtain complete data. So here's some tools for catching wild Pokemon. Yeah, 5 Pokeballs. Nice. Only 5, though? Man, that's kind of stingy. When a wild Pokemon appears, it's fair game. Just throw a Pokeball bit and try to catch it. This won't always work, however. Half a Pokemon can escape, you have to be lucky. Yep, that was my dream. But I'm too old, I can't get the job done. So I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. I hate to say it, but you won't be necessary for this. I'll borrow a town map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one. Don't bother coming round to my place after this. Oh, well, we'll see about that, Gary. Pokemon around the world wait for you, Jono. They certainly are. So, it's time to start our journey proper in the Kanto region. Right, let's actually go to Gary's house just to see whether we can actually get ourselves a town map. Ah, and of course I got a good old excuse. Grandpa asked you to run an errand? Gee, that's lazy of him. Here, this will help you. There we go, and thanks to Daisy, we've got ourselves the town map. So you know what? Seeing as we don't have anything else in our key items, we might as well register that. So, next stop, of course, will be Viridian City once again. Hopefully we can get past that old man that was just lying in the middle of the road. Although, I seem to remember that we can check out Route 22 a little bit for something. So we'll go down there next. But now that we have some Pokeballs, it's time to actually catch a few Pokemon. Although, I've only seen 2 different Pokemon along here. A rat and a small bird. But hey, we'll catch them anyway. Let's help ourselves to a Pidgey. Ember should weaken it enough without knocking you out. I was wrong. Okay. Correction, I'll just use Scratch on them instead. I swear an Ember attack didn't knock out like a Pidgey before. Maybe it was a slightly higher level. What about you, Rattata? Oh, okay, so all of a sudden Charmander's attack has just gotten stronger, and you're now even stronger considering you're now level 9. Oh dear. Well, you know, that's fine, we'll let Charmander get stronger, but I think we need to hold off from the Ember for a little bit while we try to actually catch some Pokemon. Okay, let's try again, and this time let's actually use Scratch instead, because clearly Ember's too strong. So's a critical hit. Come on, Charmander. I mean, I like how enthusiastic you are about battling right now, but I kind of want to try and at least catch some of these Pokemon. Now use Scratch, and this time don't make it a crit. Okay, level 3. We should be able to still capture it, no problem. Famous last words, knowing me. No, we're good. We got ourselves our first Pokemon. Well, our first captured Pokemon, I should say. But our second overall. Pidgey, the tiny bird Pokemon. Does not like to fight. It hides in tall grass and so on, foraging for food, such as small bugs. There we go. Our first Pokemon. Do we want to try and catch a rat while we're here? Well, maybe not. Besides, Rattata are going to be all over the place, so we'll just catch one afterwards. So, you know what? Let's head to Viridian. Let's heal our Pokemon. And also just to see whether that old man's moved out of the way, because if I remember rightly, he's the guy that also teaches us how to catch Pokemon. But I've kind of beaten him to it because, you know, I've already got myself a Pidgey. A level 3 Pidgey, but I've still got a Pidgey nonetheless. Definitely worth training up Pidgey though, because thinking about it, having both Charmander and Pidgey with us to get through Viridian Forest is going to make life so much easier. Well, now I've had my coffee, and that's what I need to get going. What's that red box you have? Ah, so you're working on your Pokedex. Then let me give you a word of advice. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, the Pokedex automatically updates its data. I do actually. Alright, well I suppose you're going to show me by somehow magically summoning a Weedle. Like seriously, where did that Weedle come from? Yeah, teach me how to catch Pokemon despite the fact I literally just caught a Pidgey about 2 minutes ago. But go on, show me the luckiest catch in the world by catching a Pokemon that's at full health. Yes, it's a Weedle, but still. Realistically, you've got to try and weaken the Pokemon, surely. The Teachy TV. That's another thing I forgot that was added to this game. The Teachy TV, let's have a look. How to battle, type matchup on the catch Pokemon. Yeah, so that's basically more like in-game tutorials. So, yeah, that's kind of interesting that the game actually added that. This Pokemon gym is always closed. I wonder who the leader is. Who knows, but we're not going to worry about who the leader is right now. I do want to train up Pidgey a little bit. Because unless I'm very much mistaken, we can actually have a battle against our rival if we go down the route to the west. So you know what? We'll train up Pidgey a little bit while we're here. And, well, I suppose I could try and catch a Rattata, but maybe we'll hold out for a stronger Rattata. Hey, not bad, Pidgey. Your attack stat must be pretty high if you were able to get Rattata down to almost half health after one hit, despite the fact there's only a 1 level difference between you. Good stuff, Pidgey. Alright, well, let's keep on battling. I want to at least get you to level 5 before we go down that route. Ah, Pidgey versus Pidgey. Perfect. And my Pidgey is the faster Pidgey. Although, having said that, I might have to... Ooh, actually... Oh no! No, our speed is exactly the same. Ooh, but you just managed to get in that hit there, Pidgey. Good stuff. Level 4. Sweet.